Welcome back to the channel. And today we are stepping into the fascinating world of one of the most iconic and beloved coins ever minted in the history of the United States of America, the legendary Liberty Wheat Penny, also known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, a small copper coin that carries a giant story of history, heritage, and hidden value. And if you are a coin collector, a history lover, or simply someone curious about rare coins that could be hiding in everyday pocket change, then this video is going to be incredibly exciting for you because we're about to explore the origins, design, minting years, rare varieties, historical significance, and the surprising market value of the Liberty Wheat Penny 1-cent coin in a detailed journey that feels like opening a time capsule from the early 20th century. And to truly appreciate this coin, we must first travel back to year 1909, when the United States Mint introduced the Lincoln Wheat Penny to honor the 100th birth anniversary of the great American President Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of symbolic designs, which was a revolutionary moment in American coinage history. And right from the beginning, the coin captured the public's attention with its elegant yet simple design featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity, growth, and the agricultural strength of the nation. And this is exactly why collectors often call it a wheat penny or wheat cent. And as we dive deeper into this coin story, you'll begin to understand why even a 1-cent coin can sometimes be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on its rarity, mint mark, condition, and historical importance. Because not all wheat pennies are equal, and some years like 1909 SVD, 1914D, 1922 No D, and 1955 Double Die are considered holy grails in the coin collecting community. And what makes the Liberty Wheat Penny truly special is not just its age, but the emotional and historical value it carries, as these coins were minted during some of the most important eras in American history, including World War I, the Great Depression, World War II, and the early modern industrial age, meaning every single coin has silently witnessed major global events while circulating in everyday American life, passing to the hands of workers, soldiers, merchants, and families for decades. And during World War II in 1943, the composition of the penny even changed from copper to steel due to wartime metal shortages, creating the famous 1943 steel wheat penny, which today is highly collectible. And interestingly, a few rare 1943 copper pennies were accidentally minted and later sold for extraordinary prices at auctions, turning an ordinary-looking 1-cent coin into a legendary treasure in numismatics. And when we talk about design artistry, the Liberty Wheat Penny stands out because its designer, Victor David Brenner, carefully crafted Lincoln's portrait with fine detail and dignity, giving the coin a timeless and respectful appearance that collectors still admire today. And the initials VDB on early 1909 coins also created controversy and collector demand, which further increased their rarity and historical charm. And if you look closely at a wheat penny under magnification, you will notice the beautiful texture, the "In God We Trust" motto above Lincoln's head, the word liberty on the left side, and the mint year on the right, each element placed with symbolic intention and classic American style. And over the decades from 1909 to 1958, billions of wheat pennies were minted across different U.S. mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each mint mark adding a unique identity and collectible appeal. And for modern collectors and YouTube viewers like you who love coin hunting and rare currency discoveries, the Liberty Wheat Penny remains one of the most searched and discussed coins because it is still possible to find them in old coin jars, inherited collections, flea markets, and even antique shops, which creates an exciting treasure hunt feeling that keeps collectors engaged worldwide. And another fascinating aspect is the grading condition, because a heavily circulated wheat penny may only be worth a few cents, while an uncirculated or mint state coin with sharp details and original luster can sell for hundreds of dollars, showing how preservation directly impacts value. And many beginners in coin collecting start their journey with wheat pennies due to their affordability, historical richness, and wide availability. Yet experienced collectors continue to chase rare mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and unique variations that make each coin a potential jackpot. And as we continue this video, we will also explore how to identify valuable wheat pennies, how to check mint marks like D and S, how metal composition affects pricing, and how global collectors evaluate authenticity and rarity in today's competitive coin market. And if you're building a collection or planning to create coin content on YouTube, understanding the Liberty Wheat Penny is essential because it connects storytelling, history, and potential investment in a single small coin, and that is the magic of numismatics, where history lives in metal and every scratch, tone, and detail tells a story. So stay with us till the end, because this deep dive into the Liberty Wheat Penny 1-cent coin will not only enhance your knowledge, but may also inspire you to check your old coins more carefully, because the next rare wheat penny worth of fortune could already be sitting quietly in your collection, waiting to be discovered. Step 1, the home for rare coin stories, hidden values, and the history behind America's most fascinating coins. Today's video is going to be very special because we are diving deep into one of the most popular and collectible coins in U.S. history, the 1956 D. Liberty Wheat Penny, a 1-cent coin from the United States of America that many collectors still search for today. If you love coin collecting, old coins, rare coins, and valuable pennies, then you're going to enjoy every minute of this detailed journey into the history, design, value, minting story, and hidden secrets of the 1956 D. Wheat Penny. First, let's understand what the Liberty Wheat Penny really is. The coin we call the Wheat Penny is officially known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, and it was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. This coin replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The Wheat Penny design was created by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose initials V2B can be found on some early versions of the coin. Now, let's focus on our main coin, the 1956 D. Liberty Wheat Penny. This coin was minted in 1956 at the Denver Mint, which is one of the major mints operated by the United States Mint. The D mint mark on the coin indicates that it was produced in Denver, and this small letter plays a very important role in determining the coin's value and rarity for collectors around the world. When you look at the front side of the 1956 D. Wheat Penny, you will see the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, along with the word Liberty on the left and the year 1956 on the right. Above Lincoln's head, you will notice the motto "In God We Trust," which has been a permanent feature on U.S. coins for many years. This simple yet powerful design made the Lincoln cent one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Now, let's talk about the reverse side of the coin. The back of the 1956 D. Wheat Penny features 2 wheat ears on both sides, symbolizing prosperity and growth. In the center, you will see the words 1 cent and United States of America, along with the motto E Pluribus Unum. This wheat design remained in use from 1909 to 1958, making the 1956 D one of the final years of the famous Wheat Penny era, before it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. One of the most interesting things about the 1956 D. Wheat Penny is its composition. This coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving a rich reddish-brown color when it is in original condition. Many collectors love copper coins because of their historical feel and long-lasting beauty. Over time, these coins can change color from red to brown due to oxidation, which also affect their grading and market value. Now, let's discuss the mintage of the 1956 D. Wheat Penny. Over 1.09 billion coins were produced at the Denver Mint in 1956. That may sound like a huge number, and yes, this coin is not extremely rare in circulated condition. However, high-grade uncirculated examples and error coins can still be quite valuable and highly collectible in today's coin market. Collectors often classify 1956 D. Wheat Pennies into 3 color categories: red RD, red-brown RB, and brown BN. A full red coin with original mint luster is much more valuable than a dark brown circulated coin. This is why coin grading becomes very important when determining the actual worth of the coin. Professional grading companies like Professional Coin Grading Service and Numismatic Guarantee Company carefully evaluate coins based on condition, luster, strike quality, and surface preservation. A 1956 D. Wheat Penny graded MS65 red can be worth significantly more than a circulated coin worth only a few cents. Another exciting aspect of the 1956 D. Wheat Penny is the possibility of mint errors. Some collectors actively search for double die errors, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks. These rare error coins can sell for much higher prices compared to regular coins, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars depending on the error type and condition. Historically, the 1950s were a time of economic growth in the United States, and coin production was very high to support daily commerce. Pennies were widely used in everyday transactions, which is why many 1956 Wheat pennies entered circulation and were heavily used. Finding a high-grade example today is becoming harder as time passes and more coins are lost or damaged. Let's also talk about the weight and size of this coin. The 1956 Wheat penny weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Its smooth edge and copper composition give it a classic vintage feel that modern zinc pennies do not have. This difference is one of the main reasons collectors prefer older wheat cents over newer Lincoln cents. Now comes the big question that every collector asks: how much is a 1956 Wheat penny worth today? In circulated condition, most coins range from 3 cents to 25 cents depending on where. However, uncirculated coins can range from $1 to $15 or more. A high-grade MS-67 red example can be worth over $100, and rare air varieties can go even higher at auctions. Coin collecting experts always recommend checking your coins carefully under good lighting and magnification. Look for sharp details in Lincoln's hair, clear wheat lines on the reverse, and original mint shine. These small details can make a huge difference in value. Another fascinating detail is how the Denver mint mark appears just below the year 1956 on the obverse side. A clear and well-struck mint mark increases collector appeal. Some coins may have weak mint marks due to striking issues, which also adds to their uniqueness. Storage is also very important for preserving the value of your wheat penny. Experts suggest using coin holders, albums, or protective capsules to prevent scratches, moisture damage, and environmental exposure. Proper storage can help maintain the coin's original red color and luster for many years. As we move toward the end of the wheat penny era, the 1956 coin represents one of the final chapters of a historic coin series that lasted nearly 50 years. Just 2 years later, in 1959, the reverse design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, marking the end of the wheat reverse that collectors loved for decades. Today, the 1956 Liberty Wheat Penny remains a favorite among beginner and advanced collectors because it is affordable, historical, and easy to find in rolls, old collections, and coin jars. It is a perfect starting coin for anyone entering the world of numismatics. So, if you ever come across a 1956 Wheat Penny in your pocket change, coin jar, or old family collection, don't ignore it. Check its condition, color, and mint mark carefully because even a small 1-cent coin can hold historical value and collector interest. Thank you for watching Liberty Ledger Crypto. If you enjoy rare coin history, valuable penny guides, and hidden treasure coin stories, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos about rare U.S. coins, wheat pennies, and valuable 1-cent coins. Stay tuned because your next penny could be worth far more than 1 cent. Step 2, the place where we explore rare coins, hidden values, and the fascinating history behind everyday coins that could be worth a fortune. Today's video is very special because we are going to talk about one of the most popular and collectible coins in American history, the 1957 Liberty Wheat Penny, a 1-cent coin from the United States of America that has captured the attention of collectors all over the world. If you love coin collecting, rare coins, and valuable pennies, then stay with me till the end of this video because you might discover that a simple 1-cent coin in your pocket could be worth much more than you think. Let's start with a quick introduction to the famous wheat penny. The Liberty Wheat Penny, officially known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birth anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln. This coin was designed by the talented artist Victor David Brenner, and it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of symbolic images. On the front side of the coin, you will see the portrait of Abraham Lincoln with the word Liberty on the left and the year 1957 on the right, along with the mint mark D, which tells us that this coin was minted in Denver. On the back side, there are two wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America, which is why collectors call it the Wheat Penny. Now, let's focus on the 1957 D Wheat Penny specifically. The D Mint mark means it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the main coin production facilities in the United States. In 1957, the Denver Mint produced more than 1.05 billion wheat pennies, which means this coin is very common in circulation. However, even though it is common, certain rare varieties and high-grade condition coins can be extremely valuable and highly collectible in today's coin market. One of the most exciting facts about the 1957 D Liberty Wheat Penny is that it is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This composition gives the coin a beautiful reddish-brown color when it is in mint condition. The weight of the coin is 3.11 grams and the diameter is 19 millimeters, which is a standard size for Lincoln cents during that era. Because of the high copper content, many collectors love these older pennies more than modern zinc pennies. Let's talk about the design details that make the 1957 D Wheat Penny so special. On the obverse side, Abraham Lincoln's portrait is facing right, symbolizing strength and leadership. The word "In God We Trust" is written at the top of the coin, showing the cultural values of the United States. The word "Liberty" appears on the left side, and the date with the mint mark 1957D is placed on the right side. If you look closely with a magnifying glass, you can also see the initials VDB at the bottom of the portrait, which stands for Victor David Brenner, the designer of the coin. Moving to the reverse side, the wheat ears represent growth, prosperity, and agriculture, which were very important to the American economy in the early 20th century. The simple yet elegant design of the wheat stalks makes this coin timeless and easily recognizable among collectors. The phrase "E pluribus unum" appears at the top, meaning "out of many one," symbolizing unity. Now you might be wondering, is the 1957 D Wheat Penny valuable? The answer depends on condition, rarity, and possible errors. In circulated condition, this coin is usually worth between 2 cents to 50 cents. But if the coin is in uncirculated condition with a bright red color, its value can range from $5 to $20 or even higher, depending on the grading. Professional coin grading companies like PCS and NGC often grade high-quality coins, and a high-grade MS65 or MS66 1957 D Wheat Penny can sell for much higher prices in auctions. But here comes the most exciting part: rare error coins. Some 1957 D Wheat Pennies have minting errors that make them extremely valuable. For example, double die errors, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks can significantly increase the coin's value. Error coins are rare because they occur due to mistakes during the minting process, and collectors are always searching for these unique pieces. Another important factor that affects value is the coin's color classification: red, red-brown, and brown. A fully red 1957 D Wheat Penny is the most valuable because it shows the coin has been preserved very well over time. A brown coin is more common because copper naturally darkens with age and circulation. So if you ever find a bright red 1957 D penny, you should definitely keep it safe. Let's also discuss how to identify a real 1957 D Wheat Penny. First, check the date and mint mark carefully. Second, examine the wheat ears on the back to ensure they are clear and detailed. Third, weigh the coin using a digital scale. It should be close to 3.11 grams. Fourth, use a magnifying glass to check for any errors or unusual features that can make the coin rare and valuable. Storage is another very important aspect for collectors. If you own a 1957 D Wheat Penny, you should store it in a coin holder, capsule, or protective album to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Avoid touching the coin surface with bare hands because oils from your skin can reduce the coin's value over time. Always hold the coin by the edges to maintain its condition. Historically, the late 1950s were a significant time in American history, and coins like the 1957 D Wheat Penny represent that era. This coin circulated widely during a period of economic growth and cultural development in the United States, making it not just a piece of currency, but also a historical artifact. Many collectors search bankrolls, old coin jars, and family collections to find wheat pennies, especially coins from the 1950s. You would be surprised how many valuable coins are still hidden in everyday places. The thrill of coin hunting is one of the reasons why numismatics is such a popular hobby worldwide. In recent years, the demand for wheat pennies has increased, especially among beginner collectors and YouTube audiences who are interested in rare coin values. Social media and online auctions have made it easier than ever to buy, sell, and learn about coins like the 1957 D. Lincoln wheat cent. Before we end this video, here's a quick tip. Never clean your old coins. Cleaning can reduce the value significantly because collectors prefer original surfaces. Even if a coin looks dirty, it is better to keep it in its natural condition. Thank you so much for watching this video about the 1957 D. Liberty Wheat Penny 1-cent coin from the United States of America. If you enjoyed this informative and historical coin guide, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Liberty Ledger Crypto for more amazing videos about rare coins, valuable pennies, and hidden treasures in everyday pocket change. Stay tuned for our next video where we will explore another rare and valuable coin that could be worth thousands of dollars. Happy coin collecting, and see you in the next video. Stay Plast today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and collectible coins in American history, the 1958 D. Liberty Wheat Penny, officially known as the Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you love rare coins, valuable errors, and hidden treasures in pocket change, then this episode is just for you. The 1958 D. Wheat Penny was minted in 1958 at the United States Mint Facility in Denver, which is why you see the small D mint mark below the date on the obverse. 1958 is a very special year in Lincoln cent history because it was the final year the wheat design was ever produced. After 1958, the reverse design changed in 1959 to celebrate the 150th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, replacing the wheat ears with the Lincoln Memorial. Let's start with the obverse. The front of the coin features the right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Above his head, you'll see the word Liberty, and the national motto, "In God We Trust," curve along the top rim. The date 1958 appears to the right of Lincoln's shoulder, with a D mint mark just below it. This portrait was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials VDB appear on the reverse at the bottom rim. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto E Pluribus Unum across the top. This simple yet elegant agricultural design symbolized America's prosperity and strength during the early 20th century. Now, let's talk numbers. In 1958, the Denver Mint struck over 800 million 1958 D. Wheat pennies. Because of this extremely high mintage, the regular 1958 D penny is very common in circulated condition. Most worn examples are worth only a few cents above face value. Even in uncirculated condition, many examples are affordable for beginner collectors. However, here is where things get exciting. There's an extremely rare and legendary error coin, the 1958 double die obverse. While most known double dies are from the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, the 1958 double die penny have become one of the most famous Lincoln cent varieties ever discovered. Only a few genuine examples are known to exist. One specimen has sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction, making it one of the most valuable Lincoln cents ever produced. Imagine finding a coin in your collection worth more than a luxury home, all because of a dramatic doubling error on the lettering and date. When examining a 1958 D. Wheat penny, collectors should pay attention to several key factors. First, condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. A circulated 1958 D with heavyware may only be worth 2 to 5 cents. A bright red, uncirculated example graded MS65 could sell for $15 to $25 or more depending on eye appeal. Second, color designation. Lincoln cents are categorized as brown BN, red-brown RB, or red RD. Full red coins with original mint luster command the highest premiums. Third, strike quality. Denver Mint coins sometimes show strong details, but weak strikes can also be found. Sharp wheat lines and clear lettering increase desirability. Fourth, errors. Besides a famous double die, collectors also look for off-center strikes, clip planchets, die cracks, and re-punch mint marks. Now, Let's place this coin in historical context. In 1958, America was in the middle of the Cold War. The economy was growing, suburban life was expanding, and coin production was booming to meet commercial demand. The wheat penny had already been in circulation for nearly 50 years, since its introduction in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1958, it had become one of the most recognized coins in American history. The following year, 1959, marked a design transition. The wheat reverse was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse, beginning a new chapter for the cent series. That makes the 1958 the final Denver Mint wheat penny ever struck, a true end-of-an-era coin. Collectors often build complete Lincoln wheat penny sets from 1909 to 1958. The 1958 D is typically one of the easiest dates to acquire in high grade, making it perfect for new collectors who want a bright gem example without spending a fortune. If you're searching through rolls of pennies, here are some tips. Check the date carefully under strong lighting. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling. Look at the mint mark position and clarity. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. Never polish or scrub a coin, even if it looks dirty. Original surfaces are extremely important in determining value. So, what is a 1958 D wheat penny worth today? Circulated condition, 2 to 10 cents. Uncirculated MS-63, $8 to $15. MS-65 red, $15 to $30. High-end MS-67 red, $200 or more depending on certification. And if you ever discover a genuine rare error variety, that can mean thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. The 1958 D wheat penny may be common, but it represents history, tradition, and the final chapter of a beloved American coin design. For collectors, it is both affordable and meaningful. For treasure hunters, it is a reminder that rare gems sometimes hide among ordinary coins. As we wrap up today's deep dive into the 1958 D Liberty wheat penny, remember this: every coin has a story. Even a 1-cent coin can connect us to American history, art, and the legacy of Abraham Lincoln. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another coin discovery episode. On this channel, we explore rare coins, valuable errors, and hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.